Excuse me. How did this happen?
We were having a lip-syncing contest. We needed a microphone.
You know, Stevie didn't leave to get married. She left because you all are crazy. And I was even crazier to fill in for her.
Ta-da! The last two. You guys are coming, aren't you?
Watching History from a Sidewalk Cafe. An afternoon with Lettie Bostic. Who's Lettie Bostic?
She's one of the great women of the 20th century.
Yes. She was the one who dropped out of Hillman to go to Paris and dance on the tables with Picasso.
And keep her off of this table.
Get out! Get out of here!
I'm sorry. I didn't know anybody was in there.
Well, use your own bathroom.
I am sick and tired of every Tom, Dick, and Harry using our bathroom.
You better calm down, Willie. You're gonna crack your face.
Jaleesa, you are temporary resident director. I wish you'd do something more than just reside.
I'm very sorry, Whitley, but he bribed me for a glimpse of you in all your morning splendor.
Well, just remember that a society starts to unravel when genders become blurred. Unisex bathrooms led to the fall of Rome. That's a fact.
I heard there was a man in the bathroom. Was he cute?
Unisex bathrooms led to the fall of Rome. The girl's really unwrapped.
Look, Whitley is a sad, confused child, but she did have a good point.
Jaleesa, any other factors led to the fall of Rome?
I was talking about men in our bathrooms, Maggie.
What's the big deal? They're entitled.
What, you like walking in there, pimple cream all over your face just to hear, yo, baby, what's happening?
Ron, if Da Vinci had seen this collection of fineness, he would have said, yo, Mona L, come here, please. Stop posing. Clean these brushes or something. It's like a painting by Manet. Lunch at the pit. You always go too far.
Now, imagine this in the morning, handing you a towel.
Jaleesa, hold that pose. Don't move, don't move. Let me do a quick study. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Brother Ron and I are in the fine arts class.
Art appreciation and life drawing.
We're always looking for models.
Keep looking.
Oh, and since you're so interested in art, you should come hear Lettie Bostic speak.
Lettie who?
Where have you been, man? She's the woman who left Hillman to walk on the wild side of Paris.
If you keep this up, I'm gonna have to leave you home.
And then, in the fall of 1940, France was under Nazi occupation, and the great Josephine Baker was performing in Lisbon and spying on behalf of the resistance. Some friends persuaded me to use my American passport to smuggle information back to Paris. So, to escape notice, I posed as a music student. But when the Gestapo spotted my huge cello case, they pulled me off the train and demanded that I open the case. Much to their surprise, inside the case was a cello. I thought I was in the clear until the Gestapo captain, a music lover, asked me to serenade him. I didn't know how to play a note, but that didn't stop me. I played them all. And at the end of my impromptu concert, the captain began walking towards me. Staring straight into my eyes, he said, "Mademoiselle, good luck with your studies." And handed me back my passport.
Excuse me, where was all the secret info?
It was written on the sheet music in invisible ink.
Go ahead, Mother Harry.
But enough of my boring stories. Questions?
Madame Bostic, you knew so many historical figures. Picasso, Hemingway, de Gaulle. Did you ever meet the great Coco Chanel?
I never had the honor, but I do love her perfume. I prefer number 22. My birthday is November 17th.
you ever meet Prince Machiavelli?
You're out of control, man. You're out of control. Miss Bostic, man, my colleague Ron Johnson and I study art.
And we've observed that all the old masters, Rubens, Titian, Rembrandt, had to paint a lot of naked babes.
But after the First World War, all you saw was a lot of women who looked like clocks.
You see, women got liberated, went to work, and kept their clothes on.
Anyway, guys like Picasso, they started painting all these whacked out shapes because they couldn't find a woman to pose.
We call it Find Me a Woman art.
It's a fascinating theory, but believe me, Picasso didn't have any trouble finding him a babe, naked or otherwise.
Well, I guess it's time to say au revoir to Miss Bostic. Let's give her our thanks. Well, thanks a bunch. You come here, thrill these people, you've ruined it for every professor on this campus.
I'm sorry, Quentin.
You are not.
You're right. I'm glad I came. You know, I don't believe in regretting anything, but if I did, it would be that I didn't stay here and get my degree.
All the same, I imagine you're anxious to get back to New Mexico. Oh, the cacti, the tumbleweeds, the Gila monsters. Did I mention the cacti?
The desert is magnificent, peaceful. I have all the time in the world. It's boring the socks off of me.
Why don't you come back here and get that degree?
Oh, I'd love to, but my grades. Do they still frown on incompletes?
Well, we could give you credit for life experience.
Oh.
Of course, I need you to do something for me in return.
What?
We need a resident director at Gilbert.
This is blackmail.
Show is.
Oh, great. Hey, you guys, I got some amazing news. Guess who our new dorm director's gonna be?
New dorm director?
Yeah, Lettie Bostic. No. Yes.
No. She said yes.
Well, it was nice of them to tell me.
Well, I'm sure they would have told you eventually.
Yeah, and giving me a gold watch.
Well, of course, Madam Bostic is a colorful lecturer, but do we really want a woman who spent her nights carousing in cafes, dancing the hoochie coochie with anything in a beret?
Definitely.
Well, I guess this dashes all hopes of us keeping men in their place. Downstairs.
Lettie, on behalf of all of us, welcome home.
Thank you. Gilbert Hall. I broke a lot of rules here.
You lived here?
No, it was a man's dorm.
See what I mean? Partay.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you said yourself, don't wait for life to come after you. Go out and grab it.
Oh, yeah, go out and grab it all you want, but don't bring it back here, especially after 12.
You're joking, right?
When I'm joking, you'll know.
Come, madame, your room awaits you.
We're going to have to work on your French.
Quelle surprise. I guess she's hoochied her last coochie. Ladies, we all know the natural look takes 45 minutes to achieve. Now, if we allow men into the bathrooms, they may suspect that that rosy glow was a gift with purchase.
Do you have a point?
The point is, men should be banished entirely from the second floor.
No way, no how.
We have enough rules around here. Haven't we all used the bathroom in the men's dorm?
Not in this lifetime.
I agree with Whitley. Look, I'm tired of putting on makeup just to wash my face.
I see her point.
It's sexist to ban men from our bathrooms, especially the fine ones.
I see her point, too.
Now, men have rights.
You'll do anything to get a date.
Excuse me, at least I get dates.
If that's what you want to call it.
Ladies, a solution. Keep men out of the bathroom in the morning when you're struggling to create that natural look.
I like it.
I hate it. I don't need to look good in the morning. I need to look good at night.
For who?
For anybody I want, fool.
In your dreams, shipwreck.
Get out of my face, peanut head.
Okay, How about a reversible sign for the bathroom door?
Well, that's good.
Oh, that'll be a big help. If anybody forgets to turn it around, there'll be Noah's Ark in there.
You're just evil because no man would visit you on this floor or any other floor.
That's a lie.
That's enough.
Oh, sure, squelch democracy in action.
I wouldn't exactly call this democracy.
Okay, since everybody's so eager to share, why don't we just have open house in there and serve refreshments?
Or you could just post a guard outside the door, maybe two. You could even use a password.
Lettie, you're such a card.
Whitley, you could be the first to stand watch tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.
Millie?
No, not Millie, though I'm sure she'd be glad to oblige. My dear, I know there's a spine in there somewhere.
Lettie, as much as we appreciate the pith that you have brought to these proceedings, could I get back to my point now?
And also hear yourself talk. It seems you've had a lifelong love affair with your own voice.
She read you like a book.
Cover to cover.
And it seems you two take the Mexican Chihuahua approach to debate. You just yap at the ankles of whoever's speaking.
Lettie, on the one hand, I can see what Whitley and Allison are saying, but on the other hand, Denise and
Maggie,
Gloria...
you seem to have more hands than Shiva, the goddess of indecision.
You know, Lettie, this is your first night in the dorm. Maybe you should just let me handle this.
By all means, if by any chance you should reach a decision, let me know.
Excuse me. Lettie? Look, if you don't like the way I run a meeting, why don't you just tell me?
My dear, everyone has their own style. Obviously, yours is free for all.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Get a bullhorn?
It might be more effective than standing by while people call each other peanut head.
Oh, so you think it's easy to run a dorm?
I know it hasn't been. I guess that's why I'm here.
Just in the nick of time.
Well, I've had a full day. Good night.
Well, sweet dreams to you.
Do you believe the nerve of that woman? I mean, who does she think she is?
If she thinks she's going to be my dorm director, then she's sadly mistaken. She's a continental pain in the patoo.
Indeed, she'll be far worse than Jaleesa ever was. Oh, I did not mean to say that. Well, can't we just give the woman a chance?
No. You know, if she sticks around, it's going to be bleak.
She told me I'm indecisive. I'm not indecisive, am I?
You know, she thinks it's bad now, but she ain't seen nothing yet.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. She's gonna wish she was back in New Mexico with the coyotes.
Have you seen the remote?
No.
Then get up and turn it on.
Well, who died and left you, boss?
You're closer.
Well, you need the exercise, Miss Thing.
Today's the perfect day to do laundry. But it's such a nice day outside.
Well, good afternoon, Lettie.
Ladies, good afternoon.
Millie, may I have a knee, please?
Oh, anything you say, I'm at your service. Your wish is my command.
Oh, I'm an excellent voice today, but then again, I always am. I just love the sound of my voice.
I love it too.
Since when do you like cheese balls?
Since I'm hungry.
Why don't you just tie the bag to your face?
Which way?
Bravo, ladies. Who said vaudeville was dead?
Guys,
She's not going to take a plane. She's going to run all the way back to New Mexico.
We were terribly juvenile.
And it worked.
And Jaleesa, if I must say so myself, your timing was perfect.
Oh, and Whitley, if I may say so, your singing was awful.
Thank you very much.
what are you guys up to?
Oh, just a little vaudeville.
Oh, just beat ourselves. Only more so.
Oh, I see. You think acting like fools is gonna get her to leave?
That's about it.
I can't believe you. So what? She was a little rough on us.
rough.
Okay, so she was harsh, but you know, maybe we deserved it.
Look, I'm glad Broomhilda's gone, and I propose a toast.
All right. To our once and future Dome Director, Jaleesa Benson.
Here, catch.
I think there was a little too much spine.
Well, good evening, ladies. Well, I can't wait to hear the explanation for this.
Well, dear,
Girls, there's no need to cover for me. As you can see, Quentin, after all these years, I still haven't lost my knuckleball. Don't worry, Millie. There's no way you could have caught it.
Lettie, I'd love for you to show me that knuckleball of yours someday, but not indoors.
I'll take care of the TV, but you're still buying dinner.
Okay, seems fair.
Good night, ladies. Good night.
and don't give me that look.
What?
That old boy, you really did it this time. It's all your fault because you planned the whole stupid thing, look.
Not the only one. We helped.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
All I did was sing.
Lettie, hi. May I speak to you, please?
Without your bullhorn, I hope.
I am really sorry. That was all my fault. The entire act was my idea.
You have quite an imagination. But if you wanted me to leave, wouldn't it have been easier to just say so?
Well, I thought that would have been rude.
Oh, I see.
Please. I guess I resented you. I liked being in charge, and I thought I was doing a good job. And, well, the next thing I know, I'm out and you're in. And it really wasn't fair to take it out on you.
But I bet that bullhorn felt good.
Oh, yes, it did. Lettie, we would really like for you to stay.
Who said I was going?
But we were awful.
Yes. But I was a bit of a bulldozer myself at that meeting. But that's me. I'm too old to change. Luckily, you're not.
So does that mean you're going to stay?
If I can get you to show this much imagination in one day, think what I can do in a semester. Besides, you people make me laugh.
Oh, Lettie, thanks for taking a rap for us.
Yeah. I think, Whitley has something to give you.
All right, don't push me. Lettie, we, the occupants of Gilbert Hall, feel that because of your impromptu act of heroism...
Then you're playing, my dear.
This'll pay for the television.
We didn't feel you should have to pay for it yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't intend to.
Told you she wasn't gonna pay for it.